This is Sam, the charming, enthusiastic, and, dare I say, most cultured member of the Dads with Nerdy Ambitions podcast. As you may recall, our conversation ran extremely long last time and we had to split it into two parts. So without further ado, I present to you part 2 of the We're Back podcast.
Speaking of Fallout, there's season 2 of that is coming out in December. I am thoroughly looking forward to that.
I like that show. It's a good show.
I love that show. I'm actually thinking about.
Is it just me, or does it seem to take forever for them to come out with finish new series now?
I'm okay with it if they're willing to put the TLC.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. It's just it seems like a pattern these days that you're waiting a lot longer between seasons.
Totally, I agree.
Which is fine with something like Fallout because the characters in it are adult, but I think it's starting to put a strain on things like Stranger Things, where it's like we can't keep believing these people are teenagers.
They're like 40 now. Which is just us playing D&D. It's perfect.
Honestly, I quit caring. I'm not gonna lie. Like, we'll do an episode when the final season comes out, but like personally, like, they waited too long. I know there was writer strikes and I respect that. Like, I respect the SAG and I respect the Writers Guild, and I get it. There's strikes and stuff like that happen. But from the prospect, I'm trying to think of what
I stopped watching in season 2.
Really?
Yeah, I got bored.
I haven't watched it. I just know that it's based around kid the like 80s movies style, like horror stuff.
That doesn't entertain me. Like kid-based things.
Mm.
Jurassic Park, Crichton originally wrote it from the kid's point of view, and the publisher said, "No, we don't like this." So we rewrote it until Grant, for the most part, was the main character.
I did not know that. How do you know that?
I know things.
No, you don't.
That's one of the things that I know. Yes.
Like one of 3?
The sun is 93 million miles away. That thing about Jurassic Park, and I'll find the other one later.
Sphere. Something with Sphere.
Yeah.
Because I know you're like, I know you read Sphere, and are you a Crichton fan?
When I used to actually read books with words and print and text, it was all Crichton.
So, like, did you read Airframe?
Yeah.
Rising Sun. Grand Chain Robbery.
Oh, yeah.
Congo.
Yep.
Andromeda Strain.
Yes. My favorite, probably Timeline.
Ooh, yeah. Such a good one.
Oh,
garbage.
That movie we saw. I convinced people to go see it with me because, like, this book was amazing. It's going to be so good. Paul Walker. Thanks. Ruin that.
I am a spy. That line was never in the book whatsoever. Don't get me started. The only movie, even I love Jurassic Park. Love the Jurassic Park movies. Absolutely, very minimal has to do with the books. The books,
not even close.
The books are Crichton books are so amazing. Oh, that's an episode we have to do, just Crichton books.
Episode.
Which one is? Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Did you read Rising Sun?
Yeah.
What did you think of that?
That's like 20 years ago. I liked it. I kept reading other ones.
Okay. Micro.
Yeah.
It's the last one he did, where he did like a third of the book and then he died.
He didn't finish that one, right? Yeah,
no, and then the guy took over, and it's rated. I think it's like actually rated his worst book because
I think, you could tell it was different.
Yeah, like they killed off the main character. Like, spoilers for anybody who hasn't read this. They killed off the character. Like, the main character just dies, and everybody's like, "Wait, what?" And it's the whole play style's
there was another one he started. I think he probably didn't have any intent on finishing, but some other, like Clancy or Grisham or someone wrote it for him basically, and it just wasn't a Crichton book.
Way to show off your nerdy brain over here, Kevin.
Remember Jackpot games? I did really well in our Jackpot games.
That is true. You did do
There's
good.
stuff ringing around up here. I just got to find it.
I am a huge Crichton fan. Yeah, Sam, sorry.
No, I know what you mean. There are some things that you just remember,
Yeah.
that you just stick with you.
I
I had
just need to be
this,
prompted.
yeah, I had this really weird experience like years ago. I was I was on a plane ride back to England, and I was flicking through like the available movies in the tiny screen in front of you, and I found G.I. Joe the movie.
I'm sorry.
And when, well, this is the thing. I played with GI Joes when I was a kid, from the age of 10 to about the age of 12, and then I sold all of them, and I never thought about them again. And then I watched GI Joe the movie, and somehow I knew every character before they were introduced. I knew their backstory, and I knew like their specialized area of combat. And I'm like, why have I retained this information? Why has my brain decided that this is important to know, but I don't know where my keys are?
These are the formative years. Learn something important as an adolescent, because you'll keep it forever.
So I died a little bit when you said you sold all your toys, because I hate for you to look on eBay right now how much those are worth. Because I was just looking at some of the toys that I have around here, and I'm just like, oh, my kids are playing with my toy from my childhood.
Yeah.
How much does this go for on eBay? And I'm like, never mind, you can't play with this anymore.
Well, you see, I looked into, because I had quite a few different toys from various popular eras, and I actually staved like all my original Star Wars stuff and stuff like that. And then when you investigate the sale of these actual things, despite what people think, toys that have been played with by actual children have no value.
That's valid. That's valid.
So the only toys that have value are the toys that never got touched or taken out of their boxes, or are in such pristine condition because they were given to a very strange child that didn't touch them. So
valid. But so we were talking about Crichton and Jurassic Park. There is a new Jurassic Park movie that is coming out on July.
An intentional segue. You're welcome.
I had to push that way because I was like, we do have to talk about some current events that are going on. I know this is kind of a BS episode, but like also there is a lot going on in nerd culture right now. We just had the Lilo and Stitch episode. We just had the How You Train Your Pet Dragon movie come out.
Was very good. How to Train Your Dragon.
I actually didn't see it. So everybody else in my entire family went and saw it.
You should have seen it. It was an excellent cartoon, and it was an excellent movie because it was just like the cartoon.
So 10 out of 10 cartoon. Saw it as a cartoon. Yeah. I wanted to see it as a movie. However, my oldest had strep, so he couldn't go see it. So I didn't get to go see it. And then my wife, my twins, my sister-in-law took their brother Matt. Matt is really into How to Train Your Pet Dragon. Like he loves dragons, and his birthday was that and everything. And so they took him to go see it, and I had to sit at home.
Yeah, so I need to see it because it is pretty much the same, but it is also still worth seeing because
I want to see my live action dragon. Screw you. I just want live action dragons.
Gerard Butler, awesome.
Yeah. Like who played the blacksmith?
Shaun of the Dead's buddy, Nick Frost.
Nick Frost did it?
Fantastic. Really well done.
Oh, that's a great. Was Simon Pegg in it?
Not that I know of.
Oh, that's a shame because they're just like my
cameo in like one of the Star Wars movie or Mandalorian, maybe. I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
So he might have been hidden in it somewhere, but yeah, no, this is a Nick Frost thing.
Okay, that's actually a really great fit. I love Nick Frost and Simon Pegg. Like they're my favorite British combo.
Go see How to Train Your Dragon. I'm not going to see Jurassic Park because the last Jurassic Park movies have sucked.
There's been 9, so all but the original.
Honestly, yeah.
Shut your mouth. All right. So first off,
for the most part,
all right. We're gonna take a time out.
For the most part, I'm on board with Kevin on this one. I'm not saying they were like unwatchable,
Nobody wants your opinion, Sam.
But they got more unwatchable as it went on.
Okay.
And as soon as Chris Pratt got involved, it just got frustratingly unwatchable. So,
what do you have against Chris Pratt?
I like Chris Pratt as Andy from Parks and Rec, and I still like Chris Pratt, but it's enough Chris Pratt.
Yeah,
okay.
That's more the main thing. It was one of the. It was like,
oversaturation.
I don't dislike Will Smith, but there were times when Will Smith was basically, and you can tell that Chris Pratt has the same sort of provisos when they go into a role. They basically are not playing in character. They are just playing themselves and the most irritating aspects of their personalities because they think that's what people want to see.
Okay.
Even Ryan Reynolds, perfect Deadpool, he's tired of being Deadpool because he's like, that's enough of me.
Yes,
we've reached the limit. He's quitting while he's ahead.
I get that. I respect that.
But yeah, the movies, they're not even trying.
So
you have to agree.
I can't. So I was for the longest part agreeing with you until somebody told me something. They said this new movie Rebirth, it's all the dinosaurs that were too dangerous for the island, so they had to keep them somewhere. And I was like, okay, it's a continuation of the story.
What's it rated?
PG-13. I'm disappointed there.
They had a chance
because they said everybody was saying they were going to make it was going to be the first rated R Jurassic Park movie, and I was like, okay, that's a selling point for me. Because the first book was like Chef's Kiss. That was rated R. I just watched the first Jurassic Park with my twins, who are 5. And my wife's like, oh, are they good enough for this? And I'm like, trust me, I watched this when I was their age. Twice in theater.
I probably was their age when I saw the first scene with the raptor, and I ran out of the room.
You ran dude, I saw that in theater twice when I was their age.
No, that part was scary.
God, you're such a baby.
He was quite literally at that
time. Shut up, Sam. You're supposed to be on my side.
Actually, one movie that's
go for it.
Recently that, because I work in a school, and so I have an elementary school, so I have a lot of kids who are always telling me, and I've had like 10 kids like enthusing about the Minecraft movie and telling me I have to watch it, and I have tried 3 times and I just can't. I just can't get more than 20 minutes into it. And
I own the movie. As a person who enjoys Minecraft, and who has, I think I have a high tolerance for really crappy movies. I think that's what it comes down to. Is I truly have a tolerance for high tolerance.
I want to do this because I like these kids. I did make them. I said I would promise I would watch it, and I have tried 3 times.
It is
Chicken Jockey, and they'll know that you've seen it.
Yeah,
just go Chicken Jockey, and then start singing Steve's Lava Chicken.
Yeah,
and that's all you have to do.
That's where I got to. I watched
Steve's Lava Chicken. That's all
I got to Steve's Lava Chicken at the last attempt, and that was where I stopped.
Fair enough. So as a Father's Day gift, I got a shirt that said Steve's Lava Chicken, and it's like Jack Black and like the lava chicken and everything. And then like all the kids got shirts with like cooked chicken, and it said lava and chicken on it. It was fun. I enjoyed it. Shout out to the wifey for that. Thank you, baby. But she also gave me beer, so yay!
It's just painful, and then even Jason Momoa in a tank top can't like make up for that. So
fair enough. I totally get that. It is totally meant for kids. 100%. It's for the diehard Minecraft fans, and it is for kids. 100%. The whole plot setup, how they introduce he's like like every kid. I was I was drawn to the mine, and then there's the old man goes, get off my property. I'm sorry, that scene is freaking hilarious. I don't care. Like, I get that you like don't think the movie
that
is
movie
funny, but like,
was written like someone's first D&D character's backstory.
100%. It was written by a 6-year-old. The whole movie was written by a 6-year-old. Like 100%. Loved it though. Which just says a lot about me. Um, yes, there has been so much in nerd culture that God, it's just we got so much to bite onto.
You won a Blood Bowl tournament.
I did win a Blood Bowl tournament.
Let's give something to Steve this episode. The whole episode.
Like, it hasn't been enough about me. I need to say I entered my first Blood Bowl league. I won it because if I have to say anything, I am awesome. I'm just the greatest.
Enough about Steve.
Thank you for feeding my ego, Kevin. You have deemed yourself worthy of being the sidekick.
I have to keep it just topped off enough so you don't deflate.
What other movies are good? We got Fantastic Four coming out. The Last of Us just wrapped up season 2. Have you seen it at all?
I haven't. It's what's it on? HBO?
HBO.
I don't know if I have that anymore.
Just come over to my house. We'll watch it. I got sleeping bags.
It's a sad show.
It's a totally sad show.
It's a terrific show. Everything about it. I didn't play the games, but just the show itself is very, very good. Early Game of Thrones quality of storytelling and everything. It's so sad.
I've watched 4 episodes in, and not to spoiler any
season 1 or 2.
Season 2. I've watched all of season 1, and then I watched season 2, and I'll just say the lack of Pedro Pascal really affects it.
Is that because you have a man crush on Pedro?
Not particularly. He's just got.
Okay.
He has a personality.
He does. He has a charm.
He has a charm. He has a personality that carries a show. And
he does.
When he got eliminated from it, the sort of co-star is struggling to pull the same kind of emphasis.
Okay, so here's the thing. In the game, his character dies.
Oh, I understand that. I'm just saying that from purely a dramatic sense, and the reason why I haven't finished the series yet is I just don't feel the charisma of the actor who's as the co-star playing Ellie is really carrying the show quite like he was able to. The two of them together were very good, but without him to bounce off, she's kind of bland.
Keep going. It fixes. So here's the thing. I never played the second one. I played the first one. But things have changed, and a lot of the people who played the first one, or rather, excuse me, the second one, say that it switched up a lot. There's certain things that have changed. We'll do a Last of Us episode. We got to add that to our list.
Yeah.
Nobody's writing these notes down.
Not even a little bit. I'll go back and listen to the episode. That's what I do. I love to listen to the sound of my voice.
I did rewatch our Fallout campaign that was recorded, and
it was amazing.
Enjoyed it.
We had a little fun with that. Yeah.
We had a blast with that. And it was a good. I enjoyed it because I hadn't played the second game. My neighbor, who is a hardcore Last of Us fan, she did not. She liked the show, but she was like frustrated with it also. So we'll see how she feels about season 3.
Yeah,
but they switched up some stuff.
I haven't played the games at all, so I'm coming at it completely as a
you're
just as a dramatic piece, and it just I have been less engaged by season 2 than I was by season 1.
Fair enough. I did like the ending of season 2. I think it confused my wife. I'm like, now they're going to take place from this point of view, and it's clever. It's a way to extend it out. I will say this. Screw the whole only having like 10 or less episodes for a season. I want my 20 plus episode seasons on shows.
No, quality over quantity.
I was experiencing some of that same frustration that you were with certain shows, that I just felt like there was not enough of a show, but that was generally when they were doing like 6 episode seasons and stuff like that. But I think
there's 8 episodes for The Last of Us.
Yeah.
That's it. Give me.
Look at the Star Wars universe. I don't even know what any of it is. It just keeps coming.
Actually,
Andor season 2 was freaking dope.
I'm a
big
Star Wars fan.
Are you?
Always was, and then I stopped being it after like some of the sequel movies and stuff like that. Like I just sort of felt like, ooh, that's not good anymore. But Andor season 2 made me think, okay, there is hope.
When it's not about a Jedi.
Yeah, when it's actually, and like just the story that they were telling and how well they told that story, and the fact that we got to see all these different planets that weren't Tatooine.
or some desert.
And it was like they had like the planet that they had in that Andor was from in the first series that was all like based around scrap worker culture, and then they had like the real upmarket place that Mon Mothma was from, like the high society side, and just creating actual worlds and actually showing you parts of the universe you hadn't seen, rather than just here's more lightsabers on Tatooine.
yeah. Well, Andor season 1 was good. Rogue One was my favorite bit of Star Wars.
Yeah.
But
from the new stuff, yeah,
very meh for me. Boba Fett, very for me. Not interested in Boba Fett.
I think the Mandalorian was great, but it should have finished when Grogu left.
I didn't even get to that part.
That was the end of the story.
Wow.
That was the arc of the story complete. And then the extra stuff after that felt like
they just keep milking it.
We need to sell more Grogu toys.
I just want to know why Kevin hates Pedro Pascal. Like, you're not going to enjoy Fantastic Four then.
I'm not. He was obviously a fan favorite in Game of Thrones. Terrific in Last of Us. What else has he been in?
Mandalorian, that you just like crapped on.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, season 1 was okay, but yeah, they just really dragged it out too much. But it wasn't, you didn't really get a lot of acting from Pedro Pascal as a Mandalorian. He's in a mask most of the time, and a lot of one-liners and everything like that. But I'm getting kind of a little full of Pedro Pascal lately too, honestly.
Are you? Is he the new Ryan Reynolds? He's the new Chris Pratt.
Yeah, a little too much. There's other actors.
I get that. Oversaturation is definitely a thing. That being said, I was hesitant on the fence about the new Fantastic Four movie, especially when they decided that so there is a universe where the Herald of Galactus, the Silver Surfer, is female. It is the wife. And I was like, all right, how are they going to, like, it's not a big change, but I was also like, I was looking forward more to my Silver Surfer dude as a costume I could do. I mean, I can still do it, so that's not a big, it's not a big deal.
Years ago?
Yeah, so it's whatever. It wasn't like, no, they can't do this, but also I was like, okay, where are they going with this? What are they trying to do? If they're following that comic series where it's that universe where it was his wife, I'm like, okay, let's see where this goes. I was kind of on the fence, I'm not going to lie, about the Fantastic Four. However, after seeing the trailers, I am very much excited. I think they're finally doing the thing right. They're doing him justice. They've even got one of the scenes. I don't know if you've seen the trailer. He has a beard and it's made out of rocks, and so he did have that. That was in the comics. He did have that in a couple of the comics, which was kind of awesome. They're focusing on the Invisible Girl being the leader of the Fantastic Four, which Fantastic Four was never really my comic. I will say Deadpool was my hardcore. It's heart and soul for me. But I have read a few of them where she was in charge. So he was doing his own thing. Reed Richards was doing his own thing, kind of. He was focused on the Illuminati. So this is leaning in that timeline. I think that's really cool. I'm very excited to see this. This is one of the ones that has actually gotten me excited since you and I went on our throuple date with your wife to go see Deadpool and Wolverine. Sam, you weren't invited. You weren't cool enough at the time.
I don't. You don't ever invite me to your thruples.
No, so. I don't. I was like, Kev, you want to go see this? And he's like, yeah, my wife's been wanting to go see this. I'm like, yeah, you can invite Sandra. That's cool.
We both would have been in trouble.
I think I love the fact that you and I took a picture with her in it, intertwined our hands, drinking our drinks or something, and like I purposely cut her out.
She was not happy about that.
Was she really mad?
You've offended my wife.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so
she
sorry.
hates you now.
I love you, Sandra. Other things we've been involved in, kind of going away from the movie sides, segueing from that, Advancing Heroes Fund. The yes. Advancing Heroes, we've been doing more with them. We recently did the charity with them. You're going to the gala, which is
an integral part of the gala.
Are you?
As a matter of fact, so it's set up.
Yeah, dude, give their shout out.
Wild. I wish I had more details in my brain for this right now, but it is not a fancy pants dinner. It is, but it's with a Fae twist. They did a fancy pants thing and it didn't suit them. They're like, this is not us. We need to have more fun with it. And so now it's a Feywild 4 seasons competing to get like the most votes to be the winner of the seasons. And my sister Sarah, who does cookies,
love her
confections, everyone. She's in charge of the winter season, and I am helping with that. So we are.
Why did you have to pick the crappiest of the seasons?
By far my favorite season.
Mm-hmm.
And
shut up, Sam. Shut up. You can't talk, Sam. All right, time out. Time out.
And I get to complain about the other hot seasons all day.
No, Kevin, time out. We will get into your debate with the seasons. Samuel, I'm going to use your whole name. I don't know your middle name. Samuel, we're going to call you Sam Winchester. Samuel Winchester here.
I love that.
Sir,
yeah.
You can't handle anything above 75 degrees Fahrenheit. We're not using Celsius crap.
That's not true. It's anything above 70.
Oh, 70. I'm sorry. I gave you that.
You got 5 degrees too hot for me there.
So you, sir, do not have a say in this. All right, Kevin, defend your winter.
No bugs. That's the easy
because
one.
Everything's dead because it's too cold.
Exactly.
All right. Because of our professions, well, not your profession, but my profession. The hell with that. No, dude.
It was just, again, 98 degrees for 3 days in a row. You can have that if you want. I don't want it.
Oh my God, dude. We had the hottest. I'm so glad I took vacation when I did.
120 trucks.
To anyone who is a letter carrier, I have to give you the shout out this week. You guys are the blood, sweat, and tears. God bless you, every single one who made it through this week, because you guys deserve everything that you guys just amazing people. Because that was just terrible. I'm glad I was on vacation.
I felt horrible because my building, my school are not fully air conditioned.
Ooh.
So there are large sections of it that are not air conditioned. So we had temperature reached 104 on Tuesday. But because I'm in IT, my tech office is an ice box. So there's kindergartners walking past the front of my door, about dying of heat stroke. And I'm sitting there thinking, do I need a sweater?
So back in my Navy days, back in my day when I was in the Navy, right? Like the active duty on a ship. I used to work in a place called Combat. It's the brain of the ship, right? And that's where all the computers are. So we had all of these cooling tubes going through. And all I keep thinking about when I hear stories like this is how we were legitimately off the coast of Aruba and Jamaica, and the entire ship is dying from because there's not really AC on these ships. And I'm in this cooled space wearing a foul weather jacket, which is the most industrial jacket, waterproof insulation to keep you warm in the most coldest temperatures possible, military grade, bundled up, coming out of there going, oh, it's so cold in there. Just seeing people half dressed dying from just sweat exhaustion. And then when you say stuff like that, oh yeah, I'm in IT, and I'm just I get that. I get that. I get that. Um, but yes, so we going back to what we were talking about, we have Fantastic Four is coming out, which is awesome. We have your gala that is going to be absolutely awesome. So defend Winter for me, Kevin, because
I get to be me. You were Miles. I get to be Kevin, complaining about the heat because it's July 19th. It's going to be hot in there. It's at the AquaTurf in Planceville.
Okay.
And it's ahfgala.com for information. I think I'm gonna be tickets are about $150 each.
Okay.
Because it is a fancy dinner, and the money is all going to the grants and scholarships for the emergency responders.
Yeah, which is
so this is not the game; it's the dinner and the celebration of the gifts to the recipients of the awards.
And even if you're not nerdy, this is the thing I love about this, because what we're doing, what we're supporting here is this is helping out the community. This is helping out not only just Connecticut, this is like New England. It's while it is specifically the school of in where is it? Seymour is where the school is at.
That one is in Shelton.
Shelton. I apologize. That is helping out Connecticut, and those EMTs go on and they do their professions, and then they move across the United States. So this is literally helping saving lives across the United States. And I love that. And Kathy and James over at Covetous Amp Gaming, who they do so much for the community. They do so many amazing things.
Like a law passed or something like significant.
I saw that. I did see that. I wish I
had information.
Yes, we didn't come into this episode with information, ladies and gentlemen. We really just came on here to nerd out. Nothing but good things to say about Kathy and James. Like, legitimately, they do so much hard work for just helping out the community, using nerd culture and inspiration just to make the world a better place. Absolutely love them. So good on you, dude. Good on you for actually doing some fun stuff and doing a good. And Sarah,
I get to do more woodworking. I'm building like a rustic wooden bench.
Oh, you're doing woodworking,
and some scenery. Yeah. So your thing's been put off again. The case. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
There's a list and it's on it, but it's
for charity. I'm willing to take that L, as long as Sarah bakes me some of her like pastries or whatever, like anything. Honestly, anything she makes. Dude, Sarah is such an amazing like just dessert maker. It's the best. I love everything she makes. Like, I can't name one specific thing because I was like, I like her cookies, but then she does these little like cakes.
Rolled cakes.
Yes. Oh, everything. She just does.
She'll be at the Seymour Pumpkin Fest in September. Everyone, you can get your cookies there.
Oh, fun. So you've got that going on. Anything else going on in your life?
D&D, work, my kid's losing teeth.
They do that.
We had hand, foot, mouth disease go. That was fun. It was the full plague experience.
Yeah. Nurgle's rot.
Yeah. No one's lost any nails yet, but we're still recovering.
All right, that's cool.
Well, we're doing unscathed. I don't know how. Everyone else got it.
I kid you not. We're dealing with strep right now in my house. It's not even a joke. Like they're not contagious anymore, but like, yeah, we had strep running through the house right now. So this
is why we'll have this one and then no episode for like 3 months because they'll get sick and then my family gets sick and then some go to England for a while and then it's just not gonna
happen. Sam, any other nerdy things you've been up to, my guy, besides cheating on me?
Actually, you're talking about like the Fantastic Four movie and stuff coming out, because I did have a very nerdy debate with several other IT guys at my place of work, which basically is, since they've introduced the multiverse now and time travel into the various aspects, and they already resurrected a couple of characters from death, from absolute death with it, are there any stakes left in the Marvel universe? Is there any reason to feel any concern about any character because you can instantly resurrect them?
So I will say no. And here's the reason why it's you are now on the level of every comic book reader ever. I
Yes.
can't tell you how many times Thor and Iron Man and all the big names have died. There was literally a comic DC wise where I mean, Robin dies a billion different times, and Batman just like, here, let me go to the orphanage and pick out a new one. Uh, like Batman dies, Superman has a xenomorph in his chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you guys are experiencing on a cinematic level what comic book readers have been experiencing forever.
Well, that was Loki
and,
at the TVA. They just had a drawer full of Infinity Stones.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Everything we've been watching for the last 10 years. I'm
No,
not. I'm a little marveled out.
So the fatigue is real, and that's a question I had for myself too. Is can another reason I was kind of pausing the podcast is like, how much can you go? Oh my God, I'm excited for this Marvel movie. I'm excited for this DC movie, and we've been very spoiled for the last almost 30 years now. We'll say from 2000. We'll cut it at 2000. Just give us a clean slate number. 25 years, my guy. Quarter of a century. That's a whole generation that has known nothing but like Marvel and DC superhero movies. And there's only so many times you can get excited for a super movie.
To that point, though, being marveled out, I am starting to be more excited for DC movies. The Batman
James Gunn
was terrific. James Gunn, Superman comes out soon. I might go see that.
I did see the Green Lantern doing the middle finger with the Green Lantern powers. That was kind of funny. James Gunn did do Guardians of the Galaxy.
Those were very good movies. I like them.
Yeah.
You're such a hypocrite. You just like crapped on about Chris Pratt.
I didn't say I didn't like him anymore. I just said there's a whole lot of Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
James Gunn is very good.
James Gunn does a good role.
The Suicide Squad, when he did that, was very good.
One.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. You know what? Let's go DC. I'm excited. The reign of Marvel is over. And for DC will be good for several years.
That is an interesting debate right there. Again, another episode we'll have to do.
Enough to go any further.
Oh no, we're going down that route because that rabbit hole. Because is it? I think this might be. Here's the thing, the phrase don't screw with the mouse, and not those exact words is definitely a thing.
Yeah.
The mouse is king, dude. The mouse is always king.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's talking about Mickey.
Disney.
Mickey.
Yeah.
Oh,
the mouse.
all right.
Yeah. I
get it now. I get it.
Two brain cells fighting for third place over there, Kev.
Listen, I've got Crichton facts. They're still fresh. I can't extrapolate anymore.
I personally can't now. Whenever I can't see Mickey Mouse is anything but the South Park representation they had of him with the Jonas Brothers.
Yep, 100. Even the Jonas Brothers said, "Yep, that's 100%."
100%.
So just based on our comments,
it was breaking people's kneecaps if they didn't conform to his.
Yeah. The mouse is king, dude. Like the mouse is king. There's no doubt about it. However, where's their kingdom going to fall? They might go back to the old school stuff.
I'm like you. I'm intrigued to see what Fantastic Four will do because I thought Star Wars was dead, and then they were able to do something with Andor that made me think, okay, there's the franchise has legs.
They actually tried when they
still has legs. Yeah,
not like Mandalorian. There's like,
shut your mouth. Acolyte. So if you said Acolyte, I'd be like, yeah, I get behind that because Acolyte felt Skeleton Crew, I haven't seen, but I have heard.
Acolyte felt Ahsoka felt
I don't even know what those things are.
Mandalorian season 3 felt okay, but unnecessary. And
I never finished it.
And then
I never finished because I agree with you guys. I agree with Sam because he's actually seen this stuff. You you have the attention span of a gerbil. So
I expect better of my media.
I haven't watched Skeleton Crew because I'd kind of tuned out by that point, but I may try and revisit it now. I'm a little more enthused about the franchise.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that Fantastic Four may be able to pull off something similar for Marvel because I think I stopped enjoying Marvel when they were bringing out all those series on Disney Plus, and I felt like I had to do homework to watch the next movie.
That's fair.
And
did you see Deadpool and Wolverine?
no, not yet. I've heard that's very good, but
that was
I haven't had a chance
good.
to catch it yet.
That one was good. But it's Deadpool and all the movies have been on point.
Are they introducing X-Men to in the Fantastic Four movie?
I don't know. I haven't done my research on that yet because we haven't done that.
There was a crossover coming, and that was the big one. If they can do that and make that work, it could revive Marvel for people.
So, from what my understanding is, Deadpool was the introduction and the bridge for X-Men, but I may be wrong on that sense.
I thought I saw like a picture of the cast, the actors' chairs with people's names.
Oh no, that's Doomsday. That's Avengers Doomsday, and that's Robert Downey Jr. playing Victor Von Doom.
Another questionable decision.
Yes and no.
There's more actors.
Yes, that's the thing people are saying, but also the way they're doing it is in this universe, I don't want to say it's either he looks like Robert Downey Jr.'s, he looks like Tony Stark, or Tony Stark in this universe is the really bad guy, and they're like, oh, he's going in as Iron Man. Dude, they're bringing. I think that I think Avengers
do a fourth wall thing where they try to explain the casting in the movie. I don't like that.
I think this is I think this is Disney's This is Disney's Hail Mary play. Yeah. Like they're there's so many.
They're throwing everything to try and make it stick. They're bringing back like the X-Men of like the reboot, the X-Men First Class era. They're bringing back the X-Men
original
from the 1999
movie. Like they are bringing back all the OGs.
They're wheeling out Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen from their retirement home, propping them up with sticks.
Quite literally, yeah. There's like 42 freaking names. Like they're pulling every OG.
I wonder if they can. Logan, Patrick Stewart, he died in Logan.
Yes,
so I wonder if they can do as good a job as Deadpool did.
We'll see. This is one of those things. We'll have that debate when we come to that episode.
All right, we'll have a Marvel episode eventually.
We've got to, we are required to be here as a podcast. We are destined to be here.
I kind of would have liked to have been a fly on the wall when Disney approached Robert Downey Jr. to come back to the MCU, because he just must have been the most happiest negotiator ever. He's like, okay, so whatever number you're thinking, let's add a couple of zeros and come back tomorrow.
Yeah, add 3 zeros to it, and then we'll... Yeah, absolutely.
Really, Marvel's not doing well without me. What a shame. So, how much is that worth to you?
Yeah. Isn't Kevin Feige stepping away too? I think I heard something like this is like Doomsday is going to be Kevin Feige.
The probably should at this point.
I mean, a lot of people are stepping away from stuff. I wish I could think of their names right now for the D&D crew
Chris
that
Perkins
are stepping away.
And
the ones who joined Dagger,
Daggerheart,
Darrington Press crew.
Yeah, they're the 2 lead designers for D&D for the last 10 years, basically.
So we will be eventually doing a play with that. I know everybody in the universe is going to be doing stuff on YouTube. We'll just do it, just us, and maybe we'll make a couple episodes. But we'll at least do from our point of view, how it played out and how it compares to D&D.
Our intention that we've discussed is to do multiple, like how we did Fallout, different system. We want to try to do
But to finish it up,
well, I'd love to do that. But yeah, play other systems, do episodes of that on YouTube and on the podcast. I think release audio versions. So that's something we'd like to do going forwards.
It's not even just a like. It is. We are going to do it because I'm looking over right now, even as you were speaking. I have the Modifius's.
You've got Alien. You've got Walking
Dead. I have. Yeah, we're gonna have to do Daggerheart. We'll do Pathfinder. Sam here wants to run a vampires one for us. I don't know if he wants to do that recorded. Shot.
Yeah, I got some vampire stuff I could do. We have few. Okay. I've also I have like 3 different systems that I'd like to try out, but I keep thinking, when on earth am I actually going to have time to plan and run something? So maybe I can pull on that.
That's the part that Steve disregards when he says these are the things that we're going to do, and a lot of times it works.
Yeah. So I have Cyberpunk Red. I'd like to run. I'd like to run. There's the role-playing game for the Expanse TV series. That's like a sci-fi space-based one as well that I'd like to try out, and I would like to try out as you said, like the new the vampire rules. I have an interesting like cross-splat.
I'd love to bring back systems to run some characters in that. Then there's the Warhammer 40K one. I want to say it's Wrath and Glory is the name of that one. I have so many RPGs that we need to run. We have some good friends that
I'm starting to think that collecting RPG books and playing RPGs are 2 separate hobbies.
100%. 100%. 1000%, I should say. Because I will absolutely buy an RPG just because I like the look of the cover or if it has a witty name.
I saw there was a whole story I have to try and remember about an RPG that was based around like a dark version of Willy Wonka.
Go on, I'm listening.
That won like an award at a games show, and then everyone actually played it. Those who played it were like, "This is the product of a disturbed mind with some really weird sexual tastes." And they were like, "Why did this win an award?" And everyone was really confused.
This is what's behind that door the Oompa Loompas go through. Yeah.
So, needless to say, we have copious subjects to do episodes on here. No, but we have so much. There's so much in nerd culture right now. And honestly, another reason I wanted to do this episode is I really feel like, and this is a show that I try my hardest not to go into politics with, and I'm not going to from this point, but nerd culture is definitely needed right now in a lot of different places, and a lot of people come to us and ask us, hey, when are you guys doing your next episode? This is one of those things that really has helped me through a lot of my hard times, and that actually honored me and shocked me at the same time, and I'm excited to continue the saga that is the Dads with Nerdy Ambitions podcast. There's so many people I want to bring back onto the show. I know there's so many people that want to come back on the show. Dr. Brian Curtis is always down for some nerdy paleontology things, especially with the Jurassic Park stuff coming out. I know he's going to want to do some stuff. We have Harley that wants to come back on. We have Holly Marie Michael wants to come back on the show. So
can we get Saza to play D&D and record it for the podcast?
You know what, Holly, we're gonna shout you out right now, madam. Can we borrow you for some D&D? I don't know if we can technically get Saza, but maybe we can get Zaza.
Because legally distinct.
Yeah, legally.
Cockney Goblin. That's all you need.
Yeah, we just need. You know what? I would love to do a D&D game with Holly. I could see Holly being So here's the thing about Holly. I love her. She is just the sweetest, most adorable. I know I say adorable, the impeccable, the amazing. That's really describing Holly. She is just this bubble of cuteness and sweetness. She's just a heart of pure gold. And I love everything that she's done. She gets to do fun voices and other things. And I foresee her, no matter what, she's going to be that mischievous, deviant goblin, because that's not who she really is as a person. So she's going to go full chihuahua. So I could absolutely see her being like a barbarian goblin. 100%.
Well, we need to get her before Baldur's Gate 4.
Fair enough. On that note, we have been going for a while. I think this is a phenomenal point that we should be wrapping this up, because I feel like we could keep talking like this. Dusting off the webs, dusting off our tangents. Sir, is there any final words you want to say before we wrap up tonight's episode? Kevin?
I'm gonna have to play a druid at some point.
That's fair. Sam, should we roll for your class while we're at it?
Well, since I now know you're contemplating killing my character.
Yeah. Go ahead, roll for it. Let's just see what you roll.
Okay, hold on. Oh, I don't actually have any dice.
You don't have dice?
I do.
You not know?
Not in front of me. Hold on. I'm just gonna.
It's dark here. I use a D&D Beyond to roll.
That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm about to do. So,
I'm gonna make your middle name Michael.
Is it a D12?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. My middle name is Joseph, by the way. But
it was gonna be a whole bit for years trying to guess.
Yeah, we should have just kept it. Sam, you can't kill the joke as it goes.
I rolled an 8.
8. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, you got to re-roll that.
I was gonna say, is it Celestial Warlock?
No, it's a freaking Warlock again. No, re-roll that.
4.
Sorcerer.
Ooh. Okay. I could go for a sorcerer.
I
don't know if I like that. I read that and I was like,
you, Steve.
I was like, I don't know if I like that one at all.
You can learn whatever spells you want. He can change them.
All right, so let's go ahead and let's wrap up this episode for the night, because we have been going for a while. Sam, Kevin, thank you so much, guys, for being on the show tonight. It has been amazing. We have so many different things we have to do podcast episodes on tonight. So let's go ahead and let's wrap this up. As always, please like, subscribe, and follow us on wherever you are listening to podcasts. And if you are listening to us on Apple or Spotify, please remember to rate and review. We need those rates and we need those reviews to only get better. If you are following us, please remember to like and subscribe to us on Instagram and Facebook at NerdDNA Pod. As always, I am your host, Steve Pugh. Join with me with the amazing, the adorable, and the ever so smiling Englishman, Samuel Michael, as well as the impeccable, the amazing, the adorable Kevin Michael. I know those aren't your middle names. Gentlemen, thank you so much for being on the show tonight. It has been an absolute blast. This feels good, right, guys? Like, this feels right?
It was your pleasure.
It
was my pleasure. Shut the hell up.
Well, I had a great time. Thank you.
Yep. All right. Thank you, and good night.
Good night.